I'm the review reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Patreon requested a review today of Chris Stuckman's Hillariocity review of Dragonball Evolution. Spoilers and cursing? On the internet? No!
Who the fuck would send me this shit?
If Spoonie's track record isn't anything to go off of, probably your fans.
Welcome to my Hillariocity review of Dragonball Evolution, or as I like to call it, Disgusting Bile Extract.
I'm pretty sure that's what every Dragon Ball fan calls it.
Why do I hate Dragon Ball Evolution? Well, let's talk about everything about this movie that I hate.
So we're going to talk about every minute of the movie then.
In the show, King Piccolo fought a very young Goku. Goku defeated him and King Piccolo gave birth to Piccolo.
Did I mention it's Japanese?
A movie like this should have been at least 2 hours and good.
Well, ideally, shouldn't all movies be good?
It makes me truly wish that I had 7 Dragon Balls of my own so that I could wish this movie out of existence.
There are a million other more worthy things to wish for. Me, 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 me.
In the show, Goku did want to become stronger, but that's because he had an obsession with fighting, not with wanting to harm others or beat people up. He was a Saiyan, and so he felt that need for battle, but he was also sort of a pacifist. He didn't necessarily want to fight someone.
So, he has an obsession with fighting, yet he doesn't like to fight people. Does that mean Goku's relationship with combat is like a recovering drug addict?
With each passing scene, it becomes incredibly obvious why Akira Toriyama, the original creator, was so horrified by this movie that he wanted to resurrect the films and the show with Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, as well as the upcoming Dragon Ball Super.
So never let it be said that nothing good ever came from this movie.
I mean, did they hire Justin Chatwin because of his role in War of the Worlds when he had Dragon Ball toys on his shelf?
It's better justification than Johnny Depp playing Tonto.
He has to find all of the Dragon Balls before the eclipse occurs. What does that fucking have to do with anything?
That was terrifying.
Now we meet this movie's version of Bulma, played by Emmy Rossum, and that's totally her voice. She's not ADR'd at all.
If I was a Piccolo, whatever that is, I wouldn't tell you. And if I did kill your grandfather, I would have shot you by now.
Maybe they were trying to recreate awkward early 90s English dubbing.
This scene also contains the worst line delivery in the movie by far, and some of the worst acting I've ever seen, and I'm not exaggerating.
I find that hard to believe, seeing as how you use a clip from The Room in your intro.
Isn't this so much better?
That sounded so sarcastic.
There is a character named Krillin, right? In Dragon Ball? I believe he's Goku's best friend. You know what? I don't care that he's not in this movie because it's one character that wasn't completely destroyed by this movie.
Okay, I'm not the most familiar with Dragon Ball or its fan base, but didn't everyone hate Krillin?
Roshi's trying to teach Goku about the Kamehameha wave and everything, and he makes it seem like it's airbending. This isn't Avatar, guys.
There's an interesting debate. Which is the worst adaptation? Last Airbender or Dragon Ball Evolution?
I can't fucking do this. I can't.
Yes, could I please have a McChicken with extra lettuce and onions added to it?
Damn it, now I'm hungry. Me, 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 me. Yeah. You know, this would be cooler in its true form.
Because this script is fucking dumb. That's fucking why.
Me.
This is honestly as bad as if somebody made a Star Wars movie where lightsabers no longer cut through things. If you, like, impaled somebody with a lightsaber, it brought them back to life.
You know, some Star Wars fans treated Last Jedi as if they did do something that's stupid.
What happened earlier when Roshi blasted Goku with a Kamehameha wave? Well, it resurrected him. For some reason, the Kamehameha at the end of the movie kills, like it's supposed to. So what's the difference between the resurrection Kamehameha wave and the kill people Kamehameha wave?
Intention? And so this review ends with Chris going on a rampage destroying DBE merch. It's a sad day when a movie critic burns more books than Linkara does these days. Overall, it's okay. You can tell Chris has a real passion for the original Dragon Ball and a not unjustified passionate hate for the Dragon Ball evolution. My only real issue is, for a lot of the video, it feels like there's no breathing room. I enjoy the moments where he facepalms because those are the moments I'm allowed to relax. Not bad, but not great. I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. Alright guys, what have you got? We believe we have come up with a solution. This is my Full Metal Alchemist watch. What are you doing fucking with this? Oh, I'm sorry. I just figured freeing Mr. It was more important. Okay, you're right. Now, all you have to do is open up the watch and the synchronization process will begin. Sounds simple enough.
However...
There it is.
Because he's just as real as you are, once the synchronization starts, it'll be a battle of wills to see which one of you is in control of the new form.
Wait, are you saying that Tyrone is just as likely to be in control as I am? Well, not necessarily. Because your timeline should have overwritten his, you do stand a better chance.
Yeah, it's less 50-50 and more 60-40.
Okay. What's happening? It's time you and I became one. I guess this is my final trial before I can say bit. What, you think you're some kind of hero? Believe me, I know I've sunk pretty low, but what I'm about to do is deserve wrong. Quiet! I'm the bad guy, that's fine. It's no fault of mine that you simply just don't have the nerve. Now it's time to step up, or it's time to back down, and the answer is easy to see. And I'll stand up and fight, cause I know that I'm right. Are you ready to finally become me? You'll become part of me. Do you really think you have what it takes to protect him? I don't know. There's one thing I'm sure of. When it's time to rise up, I will never stand down when my friends are depending on me. And I swear by my key, you will never go free. Are you ready to finally become me? You were not meant to be. Are you quite sure he can do this?
I know that he will get redeemed.
Now it's time to redeem, or it's time to resolve, and the outcome will hardly come free. Now the lines in the sand and the moments at hand. Are you ready to finally become me? You were not meant to be.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out! You know, I'm not sure how I feel about you appropriating my stuff like this. This one was expensive! Oh, hush up!
So how's it looking?
Well, except for Crafty's mind control device, which is a headache for another day, everything looks good. He did it. Great. So how do I get it out? Ow! Ow! What's going on?
That's just Tyrone's memory coming to surface. It'll be a little painful at first, but it'll tell us what we need to know.
You've got to be kidding me. It? Have you tried letting yourself out? Me. Damn thing's not a prison, it's more of a security bunker. Me. Let's just say it was a gift from Tyrone. Just promise me one thing. You'll protect him. You don't even have to ask for that.